What's going on, guys? Got a little video for you. Currently in a trade, currently was in the same trade but got taken out. I'll tell you all about it. But first, let's go over my daily bias. As you can see, yesterday we had this big sell-off. We created this fair value gap, this big imbalance within here. I just put it on the 2 hour just because that was the most decent sized one that I could find that was in between with 1 hour and 4 hours. So I was like, all right, bet we want to come up into there today. How are we going to get there? We either sell down to London lows, which are here, or sell down to these lows from Asian session, which we did. We took them out, got a strong sweep of liquidity. Like I said, I've been trying to do is stay on the 5 minute. So what happens? We get a 5 minute break of structure. We get this inverse 5 minute gap, and we also have this 5 minute fair value gap here. Take my trade based off this 5 minute fair value gap. As soon as we close on this candle here, we got filled about here, and we are in this trade right now, live in action. And it's not looking too bright. We're getting some drawdown. The price isn't moving as nice as I would like to see. Stops are below this fair value gap, this 5 minute fair value gap. And I am mainly targeting these London highs and also these highs. Oh shit. Also these highs right here. And my final TP would be right here. Let some runners go to equilibrium of that 5 or that 2 hour fair value gap. But we'll see what price wants to do. But I took this on my account that's pretty much blown. I pretty much full ported the rest of my account on this trade here. It's all right with me. I don't really have any attachment to that account anymore. You know, I've been on that account for way too long, and I'm just gonna take trades heavy. That's how the game is, you know. So we're in the trade heavy right now, pretty much full porting it. But on my Top Step 50K account, I kind of screwed myself, because you know how on the Top Step 50 accounts, or on all the accounts, they have your lockout. And I put my lockout in at here. I'll go to the settings here. So here it is. So my personal daily loss limit is 1,000, and then my personal daily profit is 1,500, because you can't have more than half of your profits to get a payout or whatever. My trade limit's 2 trades a day, 5 trades a week minimum. Okay. So I was like, all right, bet, that's all good. That's all good. I'm fine with that. That's what I set for it. Motherfucker. But as you can see, that kind of screwed me. I was trading NQ micros just so I could trim more positions. What I should have done is done it on the practice account so I know how to actually trade futures and how the contracts and everything work. But I didn't do that. So I traded 20 micros, and I had my minimum loss set at 1,000, right? Well, that would have been right here, because I have it shown on the screen where my stop loss would be. It would be right here. It's like, shit, I don't want it to be right there. I want it to be lower. I want it to be right here. So I move it there. It's set at 1,800 now. So I go to trim a position. I trim off half my position down here, as you can see. My dumbass accidentally pressed buy. As you can see, I add another 10. So I tried trimming it in half, but I really bought 50% more of it. And then I was like, shit, what do I do? So then I just started selling the shit. I sold 2, but as soon as I sold the 2, that was my lockout limit. That was my lockout limit for my trades I can take in the week. So this was 5 trades. Should have known better. I should have done this on the practice account, see where I would want to put my stop and everything. Like this, I should have went into practice here, see okay, 20 contracts, buy the market. Where'd my stop be? Stop would be right here. I wouldn't want that. Move it down here. 26, don't want that. Trim position, go to 10. But instead of pressing sell, I pressed buy. So then it added to my position. I was up way too much. So then I just started selling that shit. And then I got stopped out from my lockout limit, and I kind of screwed myself, and I'm down currently 500. That's not bad, but 1,000 on the day, which I would not want. I did not want. It was a fully 100% my fault. I could have easily avoided this. And the trade wasn't even a bad trade. It was just my execution of the trade was horrible. And it's pretty much a lack of experience within the futures market and how contract sizing and everything works. And obviously I've learned from it. So yeah, this isn't going to happen again. Wish I was still in this position on this account, but I'm not anymore. So I kind of just got messed up for the week. No more trades on this account. Not going to trade tomorrow. Going to take it off. And I'm going to look back on this week. Overall, I'm happy with how this week went. I was patient. I didn't take a trade yesterday. There was nothing for me. And I wasn't looking for a trade today until we got a sweep of liquidity and then break a structure and then a 5-minute retracement into a fair value gap, which is what I want to see. Took it, execution, down the shitter, down 1,000, and pretty much I'm down 500 on the account. But come back next week, do the same thing I did this week, just execute better. What did I learn? How contract sizing works, and if I'm not sure, go into the practice and take it. Because why? I would have damn near passed this account if this trade hits, and instead it hit my daily lockout limit and I'm down fucking 1,000 when I could be up 2,500. But it's whatever, it happens, and I'm still happy. My trading's okay, This is a good trade. We'll see if it ends up hitting TP here. Alright, we hit those highs too, so I'm going to take off partials on both. Lock in some more profits. This is where, those emotions come in, like, oh man, if I didn't get taken out of that, I would have passed it. But you know what, shit happens, and I'll come back another day and I'll still pass it. Don't matter. It's one day, one mistake. Closing this trade here, and I'll let this other one run. Overall, it was a good trading session. I hope you guys learned something on this. Learned something about execution, how you can view it. And even if you mess up, don't let it get to you. Because at the end of the day, all it is you in the markets. It doesn't matter about anything else. Like this execution point here, yeah, it was bad. But you know what? It was still a good trade. It would have been a good trade. And it still is a good trade. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.